I kept staring at the cat. I decided to have a staring contest with a random stray cat. It just started to appear in my front yard for some odd reason, and ever so occasionally I would give it some food. Then, the cat started to come by my house more often. It even tried to enter my house a couple of times. I have no idea who owns this cat, but I am getting annoyed now. The cat wants to be inside my home, but I don't want a pet. Then the cat just stayed in my front yard, and I stopped giving it any food. The cat does leave around 9 p.m., but then arrives at 9 a.m. One day I decided to just stare at the cat, and I was staring right into the cat's eyes. I don't know why, but I had never had a staring contest with any animal. As I was staring at the cat, I noticed that the cat was becoming uncomfortable, and it started to become irritant by not looking at me, but it could sense that I was there. I found it very humorous to observe the cat's reaction to me staring at it. The cat seems to be very nervous at being stared, and I hadn't really thought about how animals react to being stared at. Is the cat aware that I am staring at it? And then suddenly the cat's head turned into a man's head. It was an angry man's head, and it shouted out loud, "Mindy, you were supposed to make me a better man. Mindy, but I was still murdering and torturing. You failed the whole town, Mindy, for failing to change me." And then the cat's head turned back into a cat's head. I couldn't believe at what had just happened. I stopped staring at the cat. Then I decided to stare at the cat again after 3 hours. I was so mesmerized and scared all at the same time. I kept staring at the cat, and the cat looked so uncomfortable at me staring at it. It would stare back at me and then look away. Then suddenly the cat's head and 2 arms turned into a man's head and arms. It cried out loud, "Mindy, you said to me that you liked trying to change dysfunctional men, but you failed to change me. All those deaths are on you, Mindy." I had no idea what I was seeing. Then I stopped staring at it. Then one day my nephew and his mother came to see me, just like me. My nephew was having a staring contest with the cat. The cat didn't like it, and out of anxiety, more of the cat turned into that man, and it killed my nephew. The man screamed out, "Mindy, you failed to change me, and so this boy's death is in your hands." And then it went back to being a cat.